I'm surprised we don't talk about him more. I guess that's partially our fault. Fresno's Max Arfsten has flown under the radar until now. We sat down with the San Joaquin Memorial grad who recently got his first call-up to the U.S. men's national team.
Yeah, it was obviously a dream come true for me. I think I was at my house in Fresno actually because I was back home for the off season when I found out. Um, and yeah, it was like I said, dream come true. I knew I had a chance, so I was staying up to date with making sure when the list comes out and talking to my agent and stuff like that. So, like I said, dream come true, and then yeah, it made it even better to make my first appearance a couple days ago.
Men's national team has garnered a lot of attention over the last couple months. Mauricio Pochettino, being at the helm there, a guy who's coached at Chelsea, PSG, some of the best players in the world. What's that like to be around him?
It was a bit of a pinch me moment, if I'm being honest, because like you said, he's coached Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, all these amazing players. So for him to, now be coaching myself and giving me guidance, I want to listen to all the advice he gives me and just learn as much as I can, honestly.
And when you come into a situation like this and get that senior call up, I mean, for people that don't understand how it works, are you trying to prove yourself every single day, every training session, every game? Like, hey, I should be here when it's all said and done?
Yeah, 100%. It's certainly a very intense like level at training because everyone's competing to play in the game or make the starting 11 or continue to get call ups in the future because there's obviously the World Cup's coming up and there's more competitions, more games up until that point. So that's what I'll say is it's a lot more intense than just like with my club in Columbus. Every single training session almost feels like you got to beat someone out. You know what I mean? And you never know who's gonna play, who's gonna start because it's 2 weeks, so there's not too much time to really prove yourself. So, like I said, every single like session matters. So that's definitely something I've noticed.
And I know you've won an MLS Cup with the crew and you've done a lot of great things in your career, but where does this rank all time? And I know you're young, you're only 23, but where does this rank all time with being called up to the U.S. men's national team?
I can't lie, it's number one probably for me. Just because as a kid, watching the U.S. play in the World Cups, and I feel like every kid that plays soccer that wants to play at the highest level dreams of playing for the USA or wherever they're from. So yeah, this is number one for me. Nothing against Columbus, but this is number one for me.
I think they'll understand. And obviously, as you mentioned, the World Cup's coming up in 2026. It's going to be here in our backyard. I mean, what would it mean to be on the team and play right here on home soil?
That would be another dream come true and probably the coolest thing ever in my career to, play for the US in the biggest tournament in the world with where the most people in the world watch. So that's definitely something I'm striving for. So it's good that I'm in the mix, and with almost a year and a half until that happens. So I'm gonna keep working towards it and yeah, that would be amazing.